Alright, so we're back on the road. We're in Live Oak, Florida. And we're about to get back on the interstate. Yesterday, I did the Facebook Live for the first time, but it was kind of grainy. The video didn't come out very well. So, just wanted to do a video on how FSD12.3 does on some side roads like non-interstate and have it get on the interstate. So we're off. So I've got FSD engaged.
In 500 feet,
it is a little rainy.
Left onto US Highway 129.
So you'll probably see the wipers some, but we're just a little bit off the interstate. We just grabbed some lunch and we're about to make a left on Highway 129 at this light. And for anybody that wasn't watching yesterday,
US Highway 129.
with Tesla Full Self-Driving, it will do not just highway like driver assistance stuff like lane keeping and speed keeping and distance keeping, but it'll actually do all the driving from intersections, on-ramps, off-ramps, interstate interchanges, stop signs, yield lanes. Like it'll do everything. It's not 100% perfected yet. It's still considered a level 2 system, meaning the driver still has to be in control and able to take over at any point. Technically level 3 there's some companies like Mercedes has a version of level 3, which means you can officially take your hands off, but it's so constrained it's really comical in comparison. For their system, in order to turn on the level 3 and take your hands off, you have to be going under 40 miles an hour. You have to be following a vehicle. It has to be during the daytime. It can't be raining. And there's only preset sections of road that it's allowed to be done on anyway. And with Tesla's Full Self-Driving, it can be turned on anywhere. And it doesn't matter if there's little or no road markings, or country roads, city streets, interstate. Doesn't matter. Their approach is a lot more, I guess, broad in that they're taking their time to roll out the level 3, level 4 stuff until they get it really, really good at level 2. But as soon as they're ready to go wide with level 3 or level 4 even, it'll be able to be scaled much, much bigger and much, much faster, because it will essentially be able to drive anywhere you've got the same driving rules, road rules. So we got half a mile, and you can see on the screen down here, it's got your normal map navigation, and then on the left is a visual representation of what it's actually seeing. So it's using the 8 cameras around the car to make the decisions that it's making, and also to give you this visual. And it kind of will tell you on this screen what it's going to do when it does it. So you can expand this out to full screen, and it will tell me every now and then to touch the steering wheel just to make sure that I'm still paying attention. But outside of that little nudge on the wheel every now and then to just let it know that I'm not asleep, I don't have to give it any input. So that steering wheel, that's pedals, it literally does everything. You just have to monitor it and make sure that it's not doing something dumb. So you'll see in here just this next little bit, it's about to hop in this turn lane. So blinker comes on automatically. It shows you your blind spot camera, and then it gets in the turn lane, makes the left. Now we're on the on-ramp to I-10, headed west toward Dothan and Mariana. So you can see the speed, max speed automatically changed up to highway speed. It's accelerating now, so we're checking to make sure that it's clear, and it's watching too. It's got its blinker on, it's going to have me nag the wheel, and then it's going to get itself over. So, I don't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to show some of the off-highway driving with it navigating itself to the interstate, going on the on-ramp and getting on. And that was zero intervention by me. I didn't touch the wheel outside of that little nag when it asked me to, but no steering help. and then no brake, no accelerator. It just did it all. So at this point, we've got 139 miles before our next turn, and I'll just be monitoring it and watching, and essentially it's going to do the whole drive again. Yesterday it did 217 miles with no steering input from me, and the only disengagement that I had was when we were in, we had already gotten off in Tallahassee to eat, and we got to an intersection. We had a full green light and we're preparing to go through the intersection, and a couple of police cars with sirens going and lights going came through the red light on the opposite side. And so just out of abundance of caution, I stopped earlier, which I think was appropriate, even though the FSD probably would have emergency braked when I realized somebody's coming through the intersection. But I did disengage it there just for caution. But that's the only interaction that I had with it all the way from Dothan to Lake City yesterday. So it's come a long way, and it's getting better every time they send an update out. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.